Hello, my fellow gamers. Welcome back to the channel. Elric here. Today, we are continuing our playthrough once again of Foundation. And as you can see, the villager's path is blocked. I have the game paused right now because I want to figure this out and see what's going on here. Yeah, it's still this watch post from last episode right here. I'm not sure what is going on. I did reload the game, so I'm going to let it go and see if this kind of goes away. I'm going to literally keep it on one speed and we'll watch. Yeah, okay. They're going in now. A lot of times I've noticed. Nope, another villager's path is blocked. I don't. Okay, which. Okay, hang on. Well, this one just got rebuilt. I'm not worried about that one right this second. I've got it paused. I mean. Cannot reach. Okay, modest. Castle Watchtower, Village Watchtower. Which is which? So this one's there's no reason somebody can't get in there. I mean, literally there's a path right here. So I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm not worried about this. This. And now they're saying they can't get into this watchtower. Why? What is going on, guys? This game is really starting to get a little too buggy as we've moved further along. I can't guarantee I'm going to keep the playthrough going because, I mean, and now we've got a housing insufficient, which is going away. Do we actually have workers over here? I mean, is this bridge actually working? Alright, you know what? Let's, what? I'm wanting to try to build something over here and see if I can get people to actually path over this direction. Okay, hang on. We have a, looks like a patrol person. Or no, they went the other direction. Okay. Alright, we'll keep it. No access to entertainment. We have plenty of beer. The game is really starting to get kind of buggy, I feel. It's like every time I build something, they're like, oh, we can't get access to it. Oh, there's a problem. And now there's nobody in here at all. You know what? Fine, put 2 in there. I don't have anybody. What is this? It would be the tax office. There's nobody in the tax office. It's like all the commoners are leaving. I mean, I kind of get that because we did have the no access to beer, but they're actually kind of crying for the refined food, which we have 230 and 142. I don't understand why they don't have access to it. Because we have a market over here in this area. There's one here near this village. I mean, maybe over in here I understand, but there's one here. I don't get it. I mean, do I not have enough transporters to move this stuff around? Now another villager's path is blocked, and it's the watch post. What's this one? Okay, hang on. Let's pause this. Okay, it's that one. And that's showing. What? I mean, I don't understand it because there's no reason they can't get there if that's the problem. This makes no sense because they should be able to get there. It's like it occasionally works right, but then again, it doesn't. I mean, right there's the door to it. It's like they come here and stop. All right, you know what? Okay, fine. This is kind of irritating me. So let's try this. I'm going to edit the building. I'm going to move it on the other side of the thing. But also, we'll rotate it the way they can get to it. What I may have had it too far near the ground. So maybe what would, like too far this direction. So what I'll do, I'll pull a little bit further, make it a little bit flatter, more away from the bridge. Like right at the end, right here. There's no reason that shouldn't work. I mean, yeah, it's going to take a while to build, but I just want to see if that works. So let's give it a try, and we'll see what happens. Just solving one issue at a time. I mean, there's really no reason it shouldn't have worked right here on this side, which is where I kind of wanted it. But this works too. You know, traffic back and forth right through here. That's fine. Let's go ahead and start it back up. Let's immediately a path is blocked. Well, I'm not. I'm not going to pay attention to it until this is rebuilt. And in fact, let's go ahead. We'll up that. Just we'll be ignoring this for now because it's going to be constant. Actually, I want to check something. I want to make sure this guy is not a builder. So hang on. Because if he's a builder, there could be a problem. I don't even... Nope, he's a patroller. Or she. Yeah, okay. Love those names. Anyway, so they're just going to have to get over it until I get this built. And it doesn't even look right. Let me, where they come over and actually start doing something with it. I want to rotate it where it... Great. Frustrating, guys, frustrating. Let's rotate it. That way it kind of looks like it's centered on the bridge. Okay, there you go. Now, if we can get a builder over there, or a few builders at least, and they can get to working, that's what I'm looking for. I assume they've actually been clearing this off. I mean, that's why I don't understand why the bridge wasn't working. I mean, I don't know. Well, it's kind of interesting. I really don't know what to say. We'll just let that kind of sit, let it do its thing, and keep an eye on everything else. Hopefully everything... Well, our beer production is actually really getting boosted. This is the other thing I'm worried about is our berry brew. It should start moving up. Yeah, we can put some more guys in here. How many we got? We got one. We'll toss them in there. And we'll wait some more immigrants, and hopefully we can start moving a little bit even more berry brew here. Of course, these guys need to be citizens. Oh, we have serfs in there. But the thing is, I'm kind of holding off. I mean, it's okay for right this second because I'm trying to balance everything. We're losing commoners. I don't know. It's like they say, oh, we can't get access to bread. We can't get access to this. And I don't. It's kind of crazy. They do need 2 refined foods, but I mean, we have bread and we have meat. And I'm pretty sure, let's check, every market has both. There's meat and bread here. And there's no meat and very little bread here. It's like I almost need to put a bakery and a field over here and make... it's like things don't spread out the way they should. And I have transporters running everything. I mean, there's granaries everywhere. I mean, maybe I need to put another granary right here beside this. Even though there's a granary right here, or where is it? Right there. Of course, that doesn't have bread and stuff. So let's move bread in here. And we'll move meat in here, so maybe it'll make it more accessible. That could be a problem right there. I understand that. That makes sense. What about this granary here? Maybe I have things misallocated. Let's see here. We have meat. And yes, there is no bread in here. So let's dump this boar. We'll add bread in here. So it should be able to get to this marketplace no problem. That may make a difference. It could have been what I've been doing wrong, guys. And, like I said, first time playing, we're trying to kind of figure stuff out now that we have a much larger area. So we have bread and meat. We do have plenty of meat over here. No bread. Which you would think the bread would funnel over this direction because neither one of those other two granaries had it. And that's our three marketplaces. But it's not coming this direction. I mean, do I need to put like another granary in the middle? Have it, like Amazon delivery. You start in one place, it goes to another place, goes to another place, goes home. That type of stuff. It gets delivered. I mean, is that something that this game requires? So let's try that. And we'll put bread in here, so it's going to go from way over there to. We'll see. Let's look at this. Okay, so we make it here. It goes to the granary that's here. Then it moves to the granary that's here. Then it moves to the granary here, and then it comes over here. Is that something that's going to work? I don't know. And if that's the way it works, that's fine. I just wish kind of the game would let you know that to an extent. It's kind of crazy. And we're missing raw resources. What are we missing? Milk. I've got 3 dairy farms. That's crazy. And we have no builders. And we have this prioritized, and I don't think I'm building anything else. So why is that not being built? I'm moving up to 3. I mean, it's probably going to not work right, but yeah, I can't get to the watch post. That's fine. Okay, they're stopping right there. Well, okay, that makes sense because they're a patroller. I want to see some builders head this direction. Waiting for a builder. Because I'm trying to determine... There's no reason they can't go across this bridge to there and build this. Okay, what are our builders doing then? Let's back out of here. We've got to go to buildings. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18 builders. What are you doing? Attending service. Waiting for work. Why are you waiting for work? We have work for you. Alright. Yeah, it's like the game's starting to fall apart the further I get into it. This is our nearest builder's workshop. And it shows them asleep, which basically means waiting for work, waiting for work. Okay, okay, so there must be something wrong with that bridge. It's the only thing I can figure. Not that I understand what could be wrong with the bridge. Which means we have to edit it. Maybe I'll go right here. Bring it up like that. I mean, it's going to add a lot of work, but I mean, it just doesn't feel like I should have to do that. I mean, the bridge is flat. Okay, apply changes. We'll pause this. I want to get this bridge to where it's working correctly. Okay, so she's coming, so hopefully the bridge will work now. Once I see people actually work in this field, I mean, it could have been the glitch where they remove the field while it's, people can't get to it. I mean, is that possible? Is what was going on? And how do we have a housing... Another housing insufficient. And then you click on it and there's nothing there. everything's running okay. Yeah, the beer production is looking good now. Finally, um, grab all these guys, and you know what? I'm gonna put them all in here because that's running a little low. Of course, yeah, advanced material. That's fine. Uh, yeah, I'm getting a little frustrated, guys, because I'm building things. They're not working correctly. People aren't able to get to where they need to be, and it just feels like there are some things in the game that aren't running correctly. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm ready to kind of move over and try the monastery, but I can't even get this bridge built over here. And I want to see how these guys come in right here. This supplying royal knights, where we do have the higher amount of beer. There should be no reason that these guys be unhappy now, because that's literally, well, other than maybe if somebody's unhappy, it's luxury. Because if these guys are knights, they want the luxury, which we don't have right now. So what are these guys? Yeah, they require luxury, which we're not going to be able to provide. So that's the only thing I think that we shouldn't be able to provide for them. And luxury items are like, the gems where we make the jewelry and such. It's just not something I've gotten into because I've been dealing with, they can't path to where they need to be. So all we need is 4 tools. And guys, I'm kind of playing through this and just showing you how the game's running right now. I mean, it could be something I did wrong. I don't understand why placing the bridge here is any different than here. But I've got to make sure that they can at least get over to this island. And it's like, if I can't even run this bridge, I don't understand. I mean, why wouldn't this work? There's no logical reason. And like I said, once again, I'm still getting this housing efficient. I click on it, and there's nothing to look at. As far as I can tell, I guess let's go into the villagers and see if anybody has no housing. I gotta go through all 400 and was it? How many I got? 436. So it makes no sense. Everybody has a house. Everybody has a house. I don't know. I mean, granted, the game did just come into 1.0. There is a little bit of stuff maybe that's going on that, yeah. There's no reason you don't have entertainment, my friend. No reason. Because you're being housed up here in the private quarters, and guess what? Why is there no beer in here? Are you a commoner? No. Let's move you up. And if you leave, you leave. But there should be beer there. Because she goes and gets it. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Where's the beer at? Yeah, all the beer's there. Okay, so maybe I need to put a granary right beside here just for beer. I mean, that's kind of crazy, but okay. And we'll have transporters do it. Nothing else that'll make it more productive right through here. And maybe I could put a stall right in here, a few stalls for food. Even though we have this up here for these guys, we do have a village right here, a small village. So I'm like, maybe we'll build a small marketplace right here. I mean, if it's got to be that close, that's kind of getting crazy. But I mean, okay, fine. Maybe I'm playing the game wrong. Okay, there's 4 here waiting for a builder. Come over here and do your job. Let's get this done. Yeah, I'm kind of ready. I'm wanting to do the monastery. I'm wanting to move on and do other stuff. And it feels like the last literally 2.5 episodes already. I did a little bit of extra building last time, yeah, but it's just, and I have no more immigrants. Okay, gotta pick some stuff up. Nobody's there. Um, it just feels like that I've spent the last 2 or 3 episodes just doing logistics, and it's like, that's a little boring for me as much as I'm sure for you guys. So I'm ready to move on. Let's get the monastery up. Let's start moving down that path. I don't know. Maybe I need to open up the city market, but from what I understand, that's supposed to be for like high density areas, and not so much that it would do the entire village type idea. I got a house upgrading. Okay, that one's finally upgrading. Okay, I mean that's fine and dandy, but I mean I have really nowhere where I would go. Yeah, I don't even have enough. Our flowers dropped off, and bread's dropped off. I haven't even added that many people. It's just like all of a sudden now, once again, I got to start thinking about this. And the cheese has never come around, and it's just like I kind of give up on the cheese. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll continue to play it. Games sometimes can get frustrating, get a little irritated. It's just it ran really smooth, and then all of a sudden it's like it's not wanting to run the way I want it to run, and it's like I don't know. Okay, we'll get these guys in here, and I literally am going to put. For now, I'm just putting beer. We'll go from there. I want them to move beer in here so it's easy for these guys to get a hold of it in here. And if we decide to put a marketplace up here, that's fine. We'll keep an eye on it. If I start seeing refined food for people that's in this area, we'll do that, and I'll put maybe some berries in there. It'll be fine. Okay, how's this bridge going? Okay, the bridge is built. Nothing to report. So what I'm going to do, I am literally going to come in here, and I'm just going to put. Let's see what we have. Man, there's a ton of stuff. Refectory, berry garden. Let's put a very small chapel in here to start with that I can build onto, but I just want to see if it gets built. That's all I want to do. It needs a bell tower, I'm sure. Okay. I just want to see if they can get over here and build it. I may even completely delete this. It's just a test to see if they can get there and actually build it. Waiting for a builder. Okay, so he's bringing 25 stones, so we'll keep an eye on Dr. QFN. The question mark man himself. Enigma, who knows? We'll keep an eye on him. So, okay. Got 2 guys in here. He's asleep, waiting for work. Why are you waiting for work? There's no beer here. You should not be waiting for work. You should be doing your job. I don't know. Maybe the other guy's bringing the beer. Okay, he's actually on his way to get some beer. Okay, so maybe that's what's going on there. So kind of let that slide. Of course, they do have the mess hall up here. Is this working good? Looks pretty decent. Current occupation. Yeah, we need to check our what is it? We need to check our companies real quick too. Provisioner, mess hall. There it is. I guess we could put meat, bread, and stuff in here. So let's do a little bit of meat. And it was fish. We'll do that, and we'll hold off there. Because I'm hoping the beer comes in here, the meat comes in here, the fish comes in here, gets this guy moving too, so he can start stuff. Maybe it'll work. What's this here? Missing raw materials. What are we missing? Oh, well, iron smelter. Okay. Well, I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, so they can get across this bridge now. Obviously, he dropped it off. So, next experiment. Let's edit this building. I want it on this side. I don't know if it'll fit. I think that's the problem. I'm going to try it again. So let's go down here. What I'll do, well, for one, it's going to be this way. I want it centered on the bridge and a little bit more towards the base. I think I may have had it too far back onto the... Ooh, that's really close. Can I put it right there? That should work. I mean, it looks like it should work. And it's pretty centered. I think that should work. I mean, it's tall enough. I had it a little bit further back. I had it like over in here. So maybe I had it too far onto the bridge. We'll apply that. And we'll resume the construction. Waiting for a builder. Okay, he's bringing 3 stones. So he's doing his thing. We'll keep an eye on it. Make sure people are still able to get across this. We'll see. Okay, here comes a guy. This is Bernhardt. What you doing, bud? Are you going to make it across? Okay, the bridge is working now. So it just didn't like it sitting here for whatever reason. I actually don't mind it there because actually it makes more sense being on the inside of all this fortified area. But hopefully it will continue to work. And we'll see. I mean, this is being built. Got 2 guys bringing resources, so we'll keep an eye on if we get something that shows up. Hey, oh no, I can't get to it. Yeah, we need luxury items for these guys, which kind of stinks because I just don't have access to that. Really, I mean, I'm getting a little bit. I guess I could start putting a gym production down. I guess I can do that. It just, oh well. And they don't have access to entertainment. But guess what? There's at least 2 beers there, guys. Go get it. We still don't have beer here. But there's 86 beers. Why aren't our transporters bringing beer? He's on free time. This guy... Where are they taking the beer to? It has to go either here or here. You know what? Let's do this. Fill to maximum on the beer. The other stuff, it's fine. It doesn't have to be maximum. As long as it gets over here, it's fine. But, yeah, it's kind of crazy. We have 36 kingdom influence again. Labor influence is up. Let's take a look here. Do we need a command post for the keep and every encampment which expands their company size? Okay, that might be something we do shortly. I think I'm going to hit this here and get this privilege. And what do we want in here, maybe? City Watchtower, City Wall. I mean, it's kind of similar to what we already have open over here. And this is 1 beer, boar, and 1 cheese. Well, we're not great on the cheese production, so... I'll get the city market. It's not something I'm worried about putting down for now, but, we've got it open, so let's try it. And we do have a little bit of clergy splendor. Let's see. This takes 5. Hospital, rustic cloister, beekeeping. All right, might do that. Okay, this is looks like it would do herbs and such. It's an emissary. Oh, it looks like we don't have enough of the... Yeah, we don't have enough splendor. We got to open that up. It's 25 splendor. So and we'll get to that. I mean, we're working on the monastery over here somewhat. It's in here. What do we got? Wasn't in here. I saw it. It was the city market. That's what we opened up. Yeah, right there. Market Hall. Okay. Market Hall, City Square, Storehouse. Got these, which we already opened. An entrance. Yeah, I mean, kind of similar to the setting up an actual market, but I believe these are a little bit bigger. It does say it's for high density, which we don't have high density right now. Not yet. One good thing is I haven't seen something come up where, oh, villager cannot reach their destination. So I think we're good there. I finally solved that issue. 96 beer. This is another thing. Are we getting this beer in here now, finally? No. All right, grab more immigrants and I'll add 2 more guys in here. It's fine. Ba-boom. Come over here and do the job, guys. I have literally 2 things, or 3 things I'm wanting in this granary, and I need somebody to go do it. What are we grabbing? Fish and fish. I don't care about fish. Okay, he's getting beer from the other granary. I want to see if it actually goes in here correctly. Because there's no beer in here now. That makes no sense. Because it should go from the brewery to this granary, from that granary to this granary, into the tavern. And I mean, there's no reason the transporters aren't doing that. I don't understand it. Let's see, where's that granary at? It's over here. That has no beer in it. Okay, tell me. I think, is there a way I can? Okay, yeah, we finally have 90 beer in here, so it finally got moved over. So all this guy's got to do is come over to here and grab that beer and put it in here. It should work that way. What are you doing? Okay, you're heading to work. Let's keep an eye on you. I want to see you come over and get this. Because once you do that, that'll be awesome. Because, I mean, if they grab 90 beer and put in here, I mean, how much does it hold? It doesn't even show. I mean, total capacity. If they put 20 beer in there, I'll be happy. Because, I mean, there's 90 sitting here. And our hops are still way up when we've got 9 more beer past the 90 that's in here now. So they grab the 20. There it is. Finally. Okay, so I guess that's how we're going to have to play this game. Lots of more granaries. I guess I need to kind of start putting more granaries down just to have a transport route. It's going to get a little crazy with the logistics on it. I don't mind it. It's just now that I know it's working correctly. All right, we're still working on this here. Yeah, he's assigned. He's, I guess, on his way. Everything's over here but a few planks. And we're still working on this. That's fine. The bridge is done, of course. And do I still have this set up to removal? Yes. Okay, good. Wow. A little complicated, guys. I'm definitely going to have to get some more, probably some more transport spots just to where I'm moving stuff around a little bit here, a little bit better. There must be a limit on the distance from granary to granary, warehouse to warehouse that might be affecting the game somewhat. Let's check over here. I mean, this is a good distance, definitely from the wheat fields. Yeah, here we go. Oh, nope. Clicked on a person. Yeah, I mean, the bread and the meat are not showing up. So maybe what we could do, I could put a granary right here. And there's plenty of room that if I do need to add more to it, as far as the depots. Put one here. And what I'll put in here, go ahead and I'm just going to add 4 guys in there. And hopefully there's places for them to live right in here. But I'm going to do definitely the bread and the meat that's not arriving over here well enough. And hopefully what will happen is, they'll bring it from other places, move it, and it'll just be a slow chain. So, I mean, I guess it is asking a lot for a villager to walk. Well, what probably let's see, probably this granary. Where's the granary? It's right in here. Yeah, right there. Well, this does. I mean, it has bread, it has meat, very little of each. Even though, honestly, I mean, it's kind of crazy because the meat's right here. I mean, literally, you're talking going from this granary to this granary. I mean, yeah, there's only 3 in here, but I mean, come on now. But going from here to here to here to there, I mean, that's I shouldn't have to add any more in between. Now, I mean, and even the bread, it's going from from here to here, and it's like, I don't know, that just doesn't make sense that it would have to be more than that. Let me edit this, and what we'll do, we'll add a depot right here. That works. It kind of gives you a division between this house and the fishing wharf right here. Like I said, just learning the game, we'll figure it out. I mean, I'm sure there's certain ways that you can literally maximize everything. Okay, I had more patrollers in here. Where'd they all? Did they leave? They leave, but I still have a ton of population. Maybe over time, after you pause a building for so long, they I don't know. Maybe they just maybe become unassigned, or they leave the village. Got one person coming in. Let them come in, and we'll add them as a monastic priest, or yeah, however you pronounce that. Okay, how do I assign them? Oh, there we go. Nope. Best suited to unreached status. Okay. Build a monastery that has this, has that, Okay, maybe I've got it. Is that something maybe I have to do in mandates and actually bring somebody in? No, it doesn't show that. Let's do that real quick. Might as well have those guys doing something while I'm trying to figure this out. Like, we have the dorms. Maybe that's what we need to add on to it? Alright, once again, this is probably going to be a building that we'll adjust later on. But I'm going to put in a small dorm for each. It's got miners. Do we have the miners? Where are they at? Maybe just a small little dorm here. And then we'll put a little door on it. And then we'll add the monks' dorms. Kind of the same way. On the other side of the campus, kind of. Something like this. And see if that works. Maybe you have to have the dorms for people to come in. We'll give it a second. We'll let that build. I mean, it's not going to hurt. We're in the process of testing out how that works. So, got a royal company coming in. Okay, what else were we doing? Got so much going on, guys. This is looking okay. Oh, checking this. Yeah. Beer is finally coming in. Don't see the meat or fish, but that's okay for now. How's this one working? Did we get this one in? Finally got a little bit of bread here. Got some beer here as overflow storage. I didn't really want that. I mean, because this is where the beer should be going first. I wish there was a way I could, like, okay, here, then here type idea. Because this was just for overflow. I mean, can put this as the lowest priority type idea. Can't do that. Okay, well, empty stock. That's fine. I don't know if we'll ever get to the point where we'll have an overflow of beer, but you know, it was just something I was trying. I wish you could put in like, okay, I want it to go here, then here, then here. This is where we need it. You know, I don't know. Limitations of the game. Maybe the computation power in the game doesn't run well enough for that, but that's okay. You know, we're still having fun with the game. I'm just seeing some stuff that I'm like, I wish it worked a hair bit better, but it's okay. I think this is running pretty well now. Let's take a look. We got 6 in there, and there's probably, yeah, I mean, we're at max now here, so that makes no sense. Can I put it into this granary? I probably need to. We don't need bread in this one. This was kind of an overfill, so can we put the berry brew in here? Yes. Okay, so we'll put overflow berry brew in there. And then our tavern person can come grab it from there. You almost need like multiple service counters because this only holds 20. Are you a commoner? No, you're a serf, of course. Let's move you up. Not that I know if that'll make a difference. I want to see something though. This is just a test as well. Okay, so if I do this, so I can raise the storage capacity by making this particular service counter bigger. Okay, so that might be what we have to do, which... Service counter. Okay, going to edit the service counter. So let's move you out. So, I mean, I don't know. Now I've kind of got myself boxed in here, and I'm like, how do I edit this and make it look nice? Yeah, this comes from just first starting the game. You know, you got to figure stuff out. Actually, that actually doesn't look too bad. And I think is that the refined nook? Or is that the thatch nook? It's not the thatched. Refined? Yes, okay. So what I might do is try to put this on this side. How does that look? It's not centered. Trees are in the way, guys. A little bit of problem with the camera there. Okay, that don't look too bad, and it does give us a storage capacity of 50. We'll try that. Let's see if that just kind of ups it, which means that might be something we need to do here as well. So I guess we could look at that real quick. Right here at the end of the video. Everything else seems to be running smoothly. I'm trying to wait on these dorms over here to get built. What are we looking at? Shows occupants. They're bringing tools. I'm not sure. Guess we'll figure it out shortly. We'll let those dorms get built. That may make the difference. But I want to go ahead and look at this as well, because I'm pretty sure I can make this a little bit bigger. So what we'll do, we'll come in here, edit this service counter as well. So we'll move this out. It's kind of similar to what we did at the other one. What I might do though, because I want this is going to have to be a little bit bigger. What does that say to? Oh, well, it's going to say too far because I got this over here, and this is the main service counter. Yeah, because I can do that, and then bring this guy in. Let's see how we want to do this. Click it on the back side here. What we'll do, we'll move this up just a touch. So that kind of makes sense there. And that does give us it puts us another 30 as well. Basically up to 50. Want it to look right. I mean that actually doesn't look too bad. We'll go with that. There you go. And that should definitely keep the beer flowing over here a little bit better. As long as we can keep our transporters doing what they need to do here, then this will definitely keep the beer in there. Of course, nobody's going to be happy because they can't get to the beer right now, but that's okay. And this is building, or this is working fine. Yeah, I mean, that's at 170. I mean, this definitely needed to be upped some. And it just needs the 7 stone and a few tools. How are our tools looking? Yeah, our tools are pretty low, but we've been kind of upgrading stuff, which is fine for now. I have to keep an eye on that. Definitely have to keep that going there. In fact, what I might do is go into our book for now and real quick on our resources here. Kind of change our trade priority with that. We won't be selling for now. We'll sell to or buy to 100. That'll be fine. Even if it's one big purchase, we're okay with that. And everything's looking okay. Meat's looking good. I mean, probably, yeah, we'll definitely have to get a butcher head. Our flour's running a little bit low. The bread's starting to run a little bit low. Really don't want to have to put another field in. Have to keep an eye on that. I think it's just based on the season. And right now, it's not. They're in the process of harvesting. Once they harvest, this will get going again, and everything will be fine. It's like we're right on the edge of that, so we've got to keep an eye on that really closely, because that may actually fall through the cracks if we're not careful, and we have to get some more fields down before long. But I want to kind of try to focus on this monastery first. Okay, we got. Nope, this dorm isn't quite done. It's ready. Person's on their way. But how do we assign a priest? I don't know. I have 6 people ready to go. So I guess we'll have to keep an eye on that. Make that 7. So. Oop. So we can add a couple more taverniers. We'll go ahead and do that. Might as well. Making sure that that's bumping. And this one hasn't been built quite yet. It's working on it. This one got done faster because it's closer to this work area right here. Oh, sounds like something got done. Wasn't this? That would probably be over here. No. So what got completed? Must have had something building I didn't remember. Unless it was this. Yeah, so now this holds 68 beer. So definitely cool. There's 7 here, and we still have 83 total. So stuff being moved around. I think we're looking okay. We have 420 hops, so I mean we could even probably put down another brewery if we need to. Which if I do that, it'll probably go right here. That's fine. And is this okay? So we got bread in here. Is this working for this now? Are we bringing stuff over to here? Nothing. What about in the marketplace? Nothing. Okay, so that doesn't make sense, guys. Because I'm not going to put a granary right here to go to here. I mean, there's a granary right here that has bread. I wonder if it's along the lines, basically near the marketplaces, I should fill the granary. Well, in that particular sense, right there, that's a warehouse. Maybe that's what I should do. We can maybe we'll experiment with that in the next episode. Like going in here, okay, we're going to max fill all of this stuff because it's near a marketplace. Not here so much. But then, like maybe the granary that's here, max fill this one, which this one actually has some stuff. You know, the granaries that are servicing the actual marketplaces, maybe that's what we're going to have to do is actually go in and max fill those granaries. I may even build one more right here. That's why it's right beside the market. I mean, I know there's one here, but this is kind of servicing the farms. So maybe put another market right here that's servicing the market and max fill it. Maybe that's what we need to do. Because that's what we've kind of done here. We have max fill in the beer. And maybe that'll, it'll be steps along the way, but then, at the marketplaces, the goods are actually full. That could be what we have to do, guys. We're going to experiment with that in the next episode, definitely. So, and we'll also try to figure out what's going over here with the monastery, why I can't get any nuns and such in. A priest, whatever. Because we do have the dorms here. Devote a villa. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Let's do this. Ah, hello. And now we have a priest. Okay, so we'll devote one more here. And once this is built, we can go ahead and do a couple more here. Gotcha. Took me a minute to figure it out. Got it going now, guys. Monastery founded. An aura of serenity settles in as your first villagers recite their religious vow and convert to a life of aesthetic piety. Your people have been blessed with a monastery. May it bring faith and wealth. Very well. Cool. All right, and he's getting ready to finish this. We'll go ahead and put a couple of guys over, a couple of ladies over here. A couple of nuns, if you will. Boom. And that should leave us two. Oh, here they come. Look at them, guys. They look kind of cool. So we could definitely start building up our monastery now. We'll definitely expand on this. I mean, this was an experiment to figure out how to work it. So now that we know, grab this here. Oh, the music changed, guys. That was kind of neat there for a second. So, welcoming a faith. The bishop appreciates seeing a new settlement dedicate itself to the monastic faith. He wants to help you, his new vassal, and appointed his steward to ensure you have everything you need. What do you plan to do next? Let's see. Okay, so we want to build a magnificent monastery. We gain 25 planks for the polished stone, which we don't need. I want to be influential among the clergy, which will give us some of the influence. We might do that. Yeah, we don't need the wealth, so we're going to do this. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Excellent. So maybe we can go into the progression tree here. So do we have 25? Doesn't show we have 25 splendor. We did already open that up. Let's hang on. Let's go back to the progression real quick before we end the video. What shows it? Oh, no, does it show it's open? No. Okay, so I can't open this yet. So I need to get 25 splendor, and then we're able to open this because we do have plenty of the influence right now. So that's excellent. So basically, we'll do that next episode as we finish building. We start building up our monastery. And everything else is looking okay. Meat's starting to come back a little bit. Flour is a little low. It's kind of seasonal right now. We're probably going to have to start looking at that. Maybe make a little bit of adjustments. I think we may have figured out the granary issues and the warehouse issues where we need to fill near the marketplaces. I think that's what that mechanic is for. And we did go ahead and get our first nuns and monks into our monastery. It's a little mediocre. We're definitely going to work on that, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, overlook the frustration in the video, guys. But if you have enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I see future looking bright. We're going to start working on it and get things even better. May have to start watching our money a little bit. It's getting a little low, guys. It's probably where we're buying the tools, though, so it's okay. We're actually already back up to 173 tools. Let me go ahead and do that before we finish the video. Yeah, I don't know how we bought that many that fast, but I guess that was what it was. We'll just turn that off for now. Anyway, as I was saying, if you like the video, make sure you go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Give it a like. Other people will get a chance to see the video and hopefully join the channel. If you have enjoyed the channel as well, if you're liking everything I'm doing here, make sure you subscribe. Definitely help me out on the channel here at YouTube. Until next time, guys, take care. Thank you for watching.